Hey guys, so today I'll be watching The Lost Boys, and I haven't seen this movie yet, so I'm just going to watch it really quick, and I'll be right back! You want to hear my impression of a vampire? So if you haven't seen The Lost Boys before, it's just kind of about vampires, I guess, right? Duh. And it's like a comedy slash horror, just a mixture of those two. It was actually surprisingly pretty good. And I'd say that it was kind of in between mediocre and awesome-ish sort of times, and just kind of, just somewhere in between there. I really don't know. So this movie is just really about these two kids with their mom. They moved to the murder state of the universe, pretty much. Santa Carla? Or something like that. Anyway, it's the murder capital of the universe, and I don't know why they go there, other than the fact that their grandpa lives there, I guess, but he knows everything about the city, but he doesn't tell them, of course, so they go there. The older brother kind of becomes a vampire, kind of is a good vampire, turns against the other vampires. The little brother's kind of a, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, the best two characters in this movie, Edgar and Alan frickin' Frog. There's these two comic store worker people, but they're like little kids, and they're just kind of doing their own business, just kind of nonchalant, sort of. And in reality, they're actually vampire killers, hunters, slayers, like Buffy. And of course, later on, they kind of convince the younger brother that vampires exist, and they give him these hints by giving him these comics. He's like, read this! He's like, oh no, I don't read horror comics. I only read this comic and this comic and this comic. You should put this comic with this. Anyway, so he's just like, what? Wow, I'm kind of freaked out now. Now that I've read this, and now I'm not an idiot. Holy crap, vampires! I should have listened to them the whole time. I should have. Oh my god! Alright, I'm kind of getting away with myself here. But anyway, later on, they help him hunt vampires and do all this kind of stuff. They're like, oh no! Stop the head vampire person! Must kill him! So we must free my brother! Don't kill my brother! He's not a bad vampire! He's a good vampire! He's a half vampire! Holy crap! I'm sorry, I don't know if you understood anything that I just said, but, vampires. So one kind of funny thing that happened in this movie, among many I guess, sort of, when they were trying to figure out who was the head vampire, they invite this dude that works at the video store, I forget his name, but he's from Gilmore Girls. Yes, I watched Gilmore Girls. Anyway, that's not the point. They invite him over for dinner, and then, that kid, I forget his name, I don't even remember his name, but Edgar and Alan go over, they're invited for supper. They're like, yo, do some tests, throw some garlic on his toast slash noodles, and he's like, oh, cough cough, this isn't Parmesan, it's garlic. What? I love garlic. What? You're a vampire. I mean, no, not a vampire. But anyway, they do all these kinds of tests, and he passes them all, and they're just confused why they don't, what the crap? But of course, he is the head vampire, as you see in the end of the movie. Oops! Spoiler freaking alert! Oh, whoops! You should have seen the movie already. So overall, I really enjoyed this movie. It was enjoyable to watch, although I should have been doing homework while I was watching it, but I didn't. And that's what this movie club's doing to me. It's not making me do my homework. Okay, I gotta do some homework now, but first of all, I'd have to give this movie a good rating. So I'd probably give it actually a solid 7 out of 10 freaking vampires trying to suck someone's blood, but can't because you suck at life. Yeah, so that's it, 7 out of 10. That's good. I think it deserved it. It was a good movie. It was retro, kind of ish, sort of, not really, but it was good. And if you haven't... Yeah?
Can that be?
What?
I'm talking to Grandpa.
I'm making a video. Sorry about that. That was my dad. Anyway, so, yeah. So, I will be going now. What was I saying?